Okay, welcome.
Welcome to another episode number 2.
Is it 2?
Yes, this is episode number 2.
Okay, welcome to episode number 2.
So today we are talking about the Nintendo Direct.
Yes, which was yesterday. I completely forgot about it and saw it last night just before going to bed, so I had to watch it really quickly and it was amazing.
Yes, very impressive.
Okay, so first game was WarioWare Gold, which is I think a sort of remake or a collection of... It looks great. I can't remember the last WarioWare I played. I remember the game, I think it was a game before WarioWare on the Game Boy Advance.
But actually I told you, I miss really Wario Land.
Yes,
I was very happy about Wario Land 4 and yeah, I really miss it a lot. So this is good news, but the bad news is I don't have my 3DS with me. I
Still
left
in
my
Mexico?
3DS in Mexico, so
Not very smart.
not very smart moves. But this is a good news that they are still bringing things. What is really interesting is they are bringing Luigi's Mansion, the first Luigi's Mansion from the GameCube. Actually, they are putting it into the 3DS, which is kind of surprising. I was thinking they could make this as a remake for the Switch, because so we really want Luigi's Mansion in the Switch.
That would look beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I think this is really nice that they are trying to do this first Luigi's Mansion in 3D for the 3DS. So it's good news, and probably maybe in E3 they will say something about the Virtual Console, and hopefully the GameCube will be now in the Virtual Console, so we can play those games like Luigi's Mansion and Mario Sunshine.
I would like that a lot, because there's a lot of good games on the GameCube. I'm just a bit worried about Luigi's Mansion. Is it worth playing after you've played the other one on the 3DS? Because it is, I'm guessing, an older game, and it might not be as good, or... I haven't played either of them, so I can't say.
Maybe yes, because they are also adding new stuff, so...
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Cool.
And that was all about the 3DS.
Well, all about the 3DS we care about. Switch news. Okami, which I once had on the PlayStation and actually never finished, I might actually give it a try because it's supposed to be really great and it looks amazing.
I haven't played, but do you recommend this game?
I would, from the brief amount of time I've played it, I would recommend it because it is gorgeous. I think they redid it on the 3DS or the DS at some point. But this will look better, I'm sure. And it's a visually awesome game. Apparently the story is quite nice as well. And the gameplay was quite unique because of with the brush and all that.
Yep. Nice.
So I'm wondering what... Dark Souls. I am not a Dark Souls fan. I hate those games.
I like it a lot. And I am so happy that they are putting Dark Souls on this. It's amazing. Now I can play on handheld anywhere. I can get killed anywhere, anytime. Big fan of Dark Souls.
Yeah, I never really liked it because I just suck at these kind of games. But my question is, an amiibo. Who's gonna buy that amiibo? Are you going to buy that amiibo? Okay.
I think even people that they don't have the Switch, they are going to buy this amiibo.
Right, just to have...
Because it's fantastic.
It looks
it's
different
really
than all the other amiibos, that's for sure. Which brings me to the question, why would you buy amiibos again? What did they do? Because I still haven't figured it out. I recently only bought a few because my daughter's really into like Zelda and all these kind of things, so she really likes little cute toys. So we bought her some amiibos. But I still haven't figured out what they do exactly, because you can save your settings on it and take it to someone else's place, but you can take your Switch with you, so why would... Explain it to me.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I collect them because it's just... Yeah, they look nice. And I just wanted to complete my Smash Bros. Collection, because at the beginning, my first amiibo was the Link amiibo, and I said, I'm just going to get this amiibo and that's it. And they started... releasing more amiibos, and it was really nice. I was so proud of my collection at some point that I want to complete it. I want to have all the Smash Bros. Rooster in my in my room. I want to see at my amiibos very proudly.
So you have pretty much every amiibo?
Yes, almost for the Smash Bros. Yes.
Wow, and they're pretty hard to get, right? They're not easy to
Some
find.
of them at the beginning it was difficult because everything was sold out. So it was difficult. So what I tried to do is to get some amiibos from Japan, starting to import some of them.
Wow, okay.
And then some friends were asking, can you get me some amiibos? And yes, and just give me money and I can get you some amiibos from Amazon Japan. And it was cheaper sometimes than getting them locally because the prices were increasing because it was very rare to find some amiibos.
Okay.
Yes.
That wouldn't work really well in Belgium because we pay crazy import taxes anything that comes from Japan. So your amiibos would become very expensive at some point. Or, if they even make it at all, because Belgian Post is not very reliable.
Octopath Traveler. Yes, I know that game.
It looks very old school, but it isn't, right?
I played the demo.
You played the demo.
I like it a lot. I like it. The style, the design of the game is really good. I think the graphics are beautiful. The pixel art is really nice because it has an effect of 3D.
Right.
So it I don't know, but it looks really nice, and the gameplay feels really good. Like the combat is, you really need to think about your strategy to beat the boss. It's not just a traditional game where you just have to grind around a bit and that's it. It really you really have to think about your strategy, and I like it a lot. And now they are releasing. They revealed 2 characters because the name Octopath is because there are 8 characters.
Okay.
So now they are showing more characters, and it looks nice. I think I'm going to get it. Yes.
Nice. Okay. I still have a bunch of JRPGs I should finish before I get anything new. And time is not on my side. Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. Did you ever play the first No More Heroes now? I played it briefly. I'm a big Grasshopper fan. They make amazing games, I think. But yeah, lack of time again. I haven't properly played the first one, so I don't think I want to play this one until I play the first one. Yep. And I'm hoping that they actually make it part of the the release, that we get the first one as well, so we can play both. We can first finish the first one and then continue playing Travis Strikes Again. It gets really good reviews, the old one, so it should be pretty cool. Certainly for like us nerds who like games and stuff, because it's very meta regarding that. Okay, Captain Toad, which I never cared about, but seeing the video, I really think it's interesting. It looks like a really fun game.
Yeah, I got it for the Wii U.
Right.
And it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a very silly game. It's just solving little puzzles. It's fun.
They're self-contained little puzzles, right? Every level is its own little puzzle.
Every level is a puzzle. And now they have multiplayer.
Okay. It looks very interesting, certainly from the Switch, because, the portability of the Switch and then having these very small, short games you can play could be awesome. Okay, let's go through the rest of this list now. Undertale, I don't really care. Do you care?
No, I don't care, but many people care.
Okay.
Many people was expecting the game to come to the Switch, and they are happy now.
There you go.
Yes.
Someone in the comments, please tell me what's so good about that game, because I don't understand. I mean, even the graphics don't really speak to me at all. I mean, the art style.
It's more about the story and how you can solve the battles and how they can fight, because you can take multiple decisions,
right?
And you can decide to not to fight. So it's more like a conversational style. It's interesting. Some people say it's one of the best games of all time.
Might have to give it a try. Convince me. Convince me. Crash Bandicoot. Does anyone still care about Crash Bandicoot?
I don't know, but this is very interesting. I think it's the first time we see a Crash game in this Nintendo platform.
It was a
right?
PlayStation thing,
it was
right?
PlayStation exclusive, I guess. And now it's on the Switch, so it's very interesting.
Okay. South Park on Nintendo. I don't know how the hell they've done that, but is it going to be completely censored, or are they actually going to leave it as is?
Yeah. I know. I think they are going to leave it like this, but like it is. But this is like a new Nintendo era, right?
Right, yeah.
We have Dark Souls.
Yes.
We have an amiibo of Dark Souls. And now we have South Park. So.
Things are changing. I remember when we had Mortal Kombat on the, I think it was Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super
it was completely censored. It made no sense whatsoever. I think hitting people would just, I think it would be sweat flying, instead of blood. Ripping out someone's heart would just not show anything, and would be their soul that you'd be... So it's weird, but it's good. It's good. Nintendo's changing. I think they realize their audience is very broad. Hyrule Warriors. What about that? You play that?
Yes, I have it for the 3DS and for the Wii U.
Okay.
And I am getting it for the Switch.
Oh wow, okay. You're
Yeah.
a really hardcore fan then.
Yes, it's a fun game just for Zelda fans. I think it's a good fan service.
Mhm.
It's not the best game of all time, of course. It's just the same formula as any Warriors game. It's the
Right.
same. But I like the characters and I like the how to say the skins.
right, okay.
Different skins. So it's
Cool.
nice. I like that, and I'm getting it. And this is the final Hyrule Warriors. So it
okay.
contains all the DLC. Everything is there. So I think it's nice.
Okay. I never really got into I think it was Dynasty Warriors, right? The original series?
Yeah,
or-
the Dynasty Warriors.
I never got into it, but I know lots of people who really liked it. So, and then adding some Zelda to it must be nice.
Yeah, this is nice.
Now, this game I'm really excited about. Mario Tennis. Well, Mario Tennis Aces. I haven't played it in forever, but I used to love Mario Tennis. I mean, the multiplayer, right? Sitting with four
The
people.
Nintendo 64.
It was Nintendo 64, that's
Nintendo
right.
64, the best one.
Dear God, in the 90s or something like that. Or end 90s, begin 2000, I guess?
Yes.
I don't know. Four-player couch mayhem. Just... I mean, it's gonna cause a lot of fights in families, but it's gonna be really good fun.
I like it a lot. And I like what they are doing, that they're giving you the possibility of different controllers.
Right.
Like you can use your hands like motion sensor controls,
Right.
and you can play in handheld mode, and it's really nice.
I like the little hint they gave with the motion controllers. Like, if you want to play casually with your family, like, they're not expecting you to play really well. I guess it's saying something about the quality of the motion control. But I guess it's hard to do, right? And I don't think these kind of things are very accurate anyway. I don't like the waggle. I never liked the waggle in the game. That's why the Wii and the Wii U were such a bit of a fail to me.
But it's good that the option is there.
Yes, I mean, it's great to play with your kids or whatever, and your grandpa who's never played a game before, like, here's a controller and let's play some tennis. But I think it's gonna be really cool because it was a quite difficult game, I think, the old one. I mean, there was lots of skill involved in actually playing really well,
Yeah.
and 2 versus 2 is just gonna be so good. I'm gonna have so much fun playing this game with my wife, and probably so many fights as well, sort of playing at the same team. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yes, looks fantastic.
It
I'm
looks
going to
great.
get it. I'm getting it.
That's a buy
Definitely.
on day one. and
Most
something we'll play at the office as well, I guess. And
I guess.
we'll put that on video as well for you guys to follow. Splatoon had some very
Oh,
strange... it was a really weird video with really weird background music, which I guess is typical for Splatoon. I don't know, I've never properly played the single player because I'm not a big fan of the single player yet. I haven't tried it enough, I guess. I prefer the multiplayer aspect. But I guess it's got a lot of people excited because it's a big new expansion and you'll be able to play with, what are they called? Octlings?
Yes, a lot of content.
Yeah.
Really nice. And they are adding more clothes.
More, yeah, that's what we need. More.
That's what we need. So this is really nice. Very nice update from Splatoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they ended with a very interesting video where you think it's Splatoon, and because it's 2 Splatoon Inklings fighting each other, which was beautifully done. And then suddenly you see this explosion. And then the camera zooms into the eyes of the Inkling.
Yes,
and
it
you
was
see
fantastic.
a very interesting logo.
Yes.
Smash Brothers, which, oh my god, this year already, 2018, that's really fast.
Yes, really fast. It was very interesting how they did this, because at the end I thought this is the end of the direct, and I was kind of disappointed because I was expecting more games. And then they put this Splatoon video and I was like, oh, more Splatoon content, what they're going to say. And then they put this Smash Bros logo in the eye of the Inkling, and it
So
was
good.
fantastic. I was like, wow, they are doing it
Yes.
this year. It's happening this year, so that's crazy.
It's gonna be, goodbye work hours. We're gonna be playing that during lunch and
We are
up
playing
until
that
the
all
late
time.
night. I actually missed out on the Smash Brothers on the Wii U. I bought it, and I bought a bunch of controllers because I thought like I'm gonna be playing the shit out of this. And then it never happened, and I blame the Wii U for that because I didn't like the console, and we could never get people around the TV with that either. But now we can just take the Switch anywhere we like, to family, you got a boring family event, just bring your Switch,
Just bring the Smash Bros.
bunch of controllers beat the shit out of each other. So yeah, I'm really
Yeah, this is
excited
going to
about
be
that.
crazy. I used to play Smash Bros. Wii U with my friends, and we used to play 8 players. So it's amazing. And I think this is going to be great.
Does that work really well, the 8 players? Because I've never tried
Yes,
that.
it works really nice. It's fantastic.
Wow, okay. I hope we can do that like across...
It's a mess. It's a complete mess, but it's so fun.
Damn, okay.
You can spend all day just playing Smash.
I'm curious about the lineup of characters they're gonna add now, because the
Yeah.
Splatoon characters will be part of it now, I guess, since they put them in the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Bayonetta
was she already in the previous ones?
Yes.
Okay.
as DLC, but now I guess they're
Yeah, they'll probably put her standard.
yes, standard.
I always go to my. I've got my default character. My go-to is Pikachu. So I mean, they can add as many characters they like. I will be playing Pikachu. There's nothing else.
Yeah, because now we have a lot of characters, and
It's
I
gonna-
guess they're adding more. I will be surprised if they add, for example, Dark Souls. That will be really interesting because now Dark Souls is part of Nintendo's family because of the amiibo.
Yes,
We have the
right.
amiibo, so
Dark Souls in
Dark
Smash
Souls in
Bros.
Smash Bros. That's amazing.
So that was that then, Nintendo Direct.
Yeah. Very
It was
interesting,
very
very
interesting,
exciting.
yeah.
I think one of the best Nintendo Directs.
I'm so glad I bought a Switch. I mean, I only bought it recently because I was in a lot of doubt because, you know, there's Mario and then there was, there was Mario. And okay, there's Zelda.
So many
and
games to play.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We are still waiting for E3. That's the thing.
Right.
We are
That's
still
right.
waiting for E3.
So there's still a lot to
So
come.
many more things to come. We are still waiting for the Nintendo Online service
Right.
and the Virtual Console.
Right.
So let's see how it goes for Nintendo.
It's amazing to be Nintendo now.
It's amazing for a Nintendo fan.
Yeah. So stay tuned for other episodes. We have one coming up on UFO Catcher Shop
Yes.
in Antwerp, which is opening. Well, by the time you're seeing this, it's probably opened already, but it's opening tomorrow, which is
We are
Saturday.
going there.
And we are going there. We're gonna
We are
record
going
some
there.
stuff. We're gonna show you how we suck at actually catching stuff out of the machines. And I'm gonna get really angry at the owner then, which is a good friend of mine. So you know I'm allowed to get angry. And yeah, that'll be one of our next episodes. And if there's anything else you want us to talk about, let us know
In the comments.
Yes,
Like and subscribe.
just like Nini said. Okay, bye bye. Hello. Hello. I think it's my mom's pocket calling me. Okay, that's an interesting little blooper right there.